Hola muchachos, ¿qué tal? Isela here with the Truck Boss Show, next to my good friend Nikki.
Hey Boss Nation. They don't know about that yet.
They don't.
You will. Stay tuned because we have an exciting private new Facebook group coming your way.
With a lot of good stuff.
Behind the scenes, good stuff. You're not going to want to miss out.
You're going to get to see a lot more of what we're going to be doing behind the scenes. And well, speaking of what we're doing, our friend Landon, sorry our co-host couldn't be here today. He's
private
actually
assignment.
out. Private assignment. He's on a mission.
That's right.
So that's something to also stay tuned for.
Exactly.
So Nikki, are you ready for the good stuff that we always got to talk about?
I am. We're going to start off with the news.
We are.
That's right.
We always want to bring you the latest in the industry, and well, let's start off with this one. Cargo theft trends shift have begun this 2019. Of course, thieves taking different approaches to stealing cargo. Loaded trailer burglaries should have been viewed as a growing threat and are becoming the preferred method of stealing cargo in some parts of the country. Fictitious pickup activity is resurging after 2 years of dormancy. Food and beverage items were the most stolen during 2019's first quarter. Household cargo and electronics were the second and third most stolen items. Now, the state of California, Florida, and Texas were the states that saw most theft. Nikki, a lot of hard work that these people are doing, and cargo's disappearing.
You know, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Earn the dadgum thing yourself.
Yes, I agree with you. I mean, these drivers are out there sacrificing.
It's pathetic. I'm telling you.
Don't like it.
It's sad.
What you got for us?
We're moving on.
Yes.
A driver named Highway Angel for stopping to help after witnessing crash. Melby Millerans out of Twin Lake, Michigan with RM Trucking stopped to help a 9-year-old little girl and her dad, and I believe they are both okay and safe. Wow. Melby, you're a good guy.
No, he had a good heart.
Yes.
He actually stopped to help, and I mean, there's a child, and I mean, a lot of things that people say, oh, truck drivers don't care. Yes, they do. They have big hearts.
Yes, exactly. He's taking the time off the road. I mean, he's probably losing an hour or two at this point because he's stopping to call 911. And I believe 911 actually walked him through what to do with the victims to get them through until the emergency crew got there. So it was pretty cool to read that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes. And if you want to read more about the article, you can see it in the comment thread below.
That's right. And don't forget to comment, tag, and share all our good stuff that we have here on the Truck Boss Show.
That's right. So we're going to jump into our awesome segments we have for you all today. What do you have for us, Isela?
Well, let me tell you that I had a great conversation with our friend Helen. She's with Truckers Against Trafficking. Amazing things that they have going, but I'm going to let you check this video out for yourself so you can check out all the good info that they have for you. Hello, how's it going? Isela with the Truck Boss Show. We are here with our friend Helen. Helen is with Truckers Against Trafficking. Helen, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, Helen, I do have a couple of questions for you. I know a lot of people might have some questions, and they want to know what it's all about. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about. So tell us a little bit about what Truckers Against Trafficking is.
Yeah, so Truckers Against Trafficking, we're a nonprofit that partners with the trucking industry, educating people how to recognize and report sex trafficking across the United States. We have hotline number and training that we want every driver to have and keep on them.
That's really important. You know, these are things that people don't think on a daily, so it's awesome to know that there's something that that is out there to help and to prevent, you know?
Exactly.
Now, what is the mission behind the organization?
Yeah, so basically we recognize that truckers are going to be in locations where they can come in contact with potential victims. And so if we already equip this industry that is so observant and so diligent about reporting, then we're already equipping this industry that is out in places where they can make an impact and potentially save a life. We actually have some decals as well as some wallet cards that we want drivers to keep on them. They can order them from our website, truckersagainsttrafficking.org, or come over to our booth here at Matt's, which is I'm going to remember it. I'm at 2 booths, right? So I'm bound to forget. We're over in the West Wing, and we're going to be 62088 is going to be our booth number. So definitely come by and get some materials.
Now, Helen, tell us how serious is trafficking?
Yeah, so for one, we know that there have been over 2,200 calls into the hotline made by the trucking industry alone. And from those calls, there have been 1,100 victims identified. So from a hotline number, right, so this doesn't include 911 or sheriff's office, this is just one slice of the data pie. We already know that there are about half of the calls that drivers make are leading to the identification of victims. So that's a huge number. And when you consider that we're not even capturing some of this other data that people might be calling in, and in fact, we did a survey amongst some employees of travel plazas and some drivers, and they said that there are only 3% of those individuals actually do call the hotline number. So the majority of people are still calling 911, and now imagine if 1,100 is just 3% of the people out there, right? And that doesn't even include people who don't call at all, right? And so that is just kind of a tip of the iceberg.
That's a lot of phone calls coming in, and that's pretty awesome. So how can truckers get involved?
Yes, so if you're a driver, know the hotline number. That's 1-888-373-7888. This is the number that you can call anytime, anywhere to anonymously and confidentially report a tip. 2 is your company training. We have a free training DVD and free training materials. So ask your safety director, HR, whoever's in charge of training, hey, could we show this video as a part of driver orientation or a regular safety meeting? It takes 30 minutes of your time. It's already well built out by survivors, by law enforcement that we partner with, so that they know exactly what to be looking for and how to respond.
So Helen, where can people learn more about Truckers Against Trafficking?
Yeah, so there are 2 really good places to do that. 1 is our Facebook page, that's Truckers Against Trafficking, and 2 is our website, so www.truckersagainsttrafficking.org. You can go there to get training, to get materials, and just to learn more about the issue.
All right, Helen, now what is that important phone number?
That's 1-888-373-7888 is the National Anonymous Human Trafficking Hotline number that you can call from anytime, anywhere. Even if you're not sure what you're seeing, call it in, let them know, and they're able to assess the situation and hopefully lead to a recovery. So that's 1-888-373-7888.
Thank you so much, Helen, for your time, and there you have it, this segment here on the Truck Boss Show. A big thank you to our friends with Truckers Against Trafficking, especially our friend Helen with a lot of information. Nikki, I love how they help out, and there are resources for anyone who is interested in helping out with Truckers Against Trafficking. They've saved so many lives,
yes,
so many women, so many girls.
And you can find this information and read all these stories on their website at truckersagainsttrafficking.org. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
And see all the incredible stories and lives that they've changed. It's incredible.
And I like how they do offer it. If you at your workplace are interested in offering the service, you just give them a call, and you know what? They're going to be there to send you all the necessary information so you can share it with your employees and friends and neighbors and whoever you want.
That's right. Well, now we're moving on to my good segment. We had the opportunity to join our friend Hope with Mother Trucker Yoga to talk about upper back and shoulder pain. So check this video out and watch Hope give you some tips and tricks while you're on the road.
Hey everyone, Nikki here at the Truck Boss Show. We are live at Rush Truck Centers here in Oklahoma City with our good friend Hope from Mother Trucker Yoga. Hey Hope. Hey guys. Thanks for joining us, Hope. We always love having you on the Truck Boss Show. Today we're going to talk about upper back and shoulder pain while you guys are out on the road driving. I'm going to get out of the way and let Hope go over some tips and tricks that are going to help you out on the road.
Awesome, thank you. All right, upper back pain when you're driving is the pits, and you're stressed, you're on the road. Next thing you know, you're almost on top of the wheel because you're so focused on what you're doing. So I'm going to show you a really quick move that you can safely do while you're driving, and one that you might want to pull over and do when you start getting that pain between your shoulder blades or that pain in the neck or even in the shoulders. This is actually two moves that you're going to be able to do safely in your rig. All right, so the first one you're going to be doing while you're safely stopped in your truck. Grabbing hold of the wheel, cross your arms and grab hold of each side. Now take a nice deep breath in and sit tall, and as you exhale, hold on to the wheel and start to round your back and pull backwards. You're going to feel a nice stretch down your deltoids and through the upper back. Take a couple good breaths now and drop your head. And then after that, open the arms up, one on each side of the wheel, and pull back again. This time push your chest forward and even look up to open up the front of the neck. Feel your shoulder blades pinch together. This is going to feel really good on that tightness through the front of the chest. That is sometimes what's causing that upper back pain. And just repeat the process. Hold that as long as you like. And then again, I say threes are always at least a good amount of time or a good amount of repetition to feel that nice stretch. And to be actually feeling like, okay, I think I've actually done something. I got that kink out of my upper back. I've got that kink out of my neck. Okay, so the one that you could definitely do while you're driving is going to be really simple. You're holding onto the wheel And all you're gonna do is, it's called protraction retraction. You're gonna pinch the shoulder blades together, and then you're gonna pull the shoulder blades broad. And then again, pinch them together and pull the shoulder blades broad. And you're just gonna continue to do that several times to help loosen up some of those areas in the upper back that get pulled tight or tend to get a knot from funky posture while you're driving. I know you drivers out there, I've heard from you, you get very creative while you're driving. And so I want you to help alleviate some of that tension by doing a simple movement just like this. Awesome. Most importantly, always just remember to be safe on the road. So use your discretion whenever you're doing movements and stretches like this, and make sure that you do them in a location that is right for you while driving or while you're parked. Thanks, guys.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling better already. Thanks so much to Hope from Mother Trucker Yoga. Can't wait to have her on in the future.
Big thanks to Hope with Mother Trucker Yoga. Always love having her on, and you can expect to see more of Hope in the next coming months on other health and wellness and yoga tips. Just love Hope.
No, Hope is awesome. I like how she, you know, I do some of her stretches still to this day.
So do I. I do as well.
And they do help out.
Yes.
Especially the ones when you're sitting in the chair so long here at work. And she says, use your chair. Yes, ma'am. I'm on it.
Yes. Small space, but a lot of things can be achieved. Yes. So moving on, Isela.
Yes, we're excited because this coming, what is it?
Friday,
we
April
are
26th.
going to be in Fort Worth. We're going to be live at Billy Bob's at the Jackal concert.
Yes, we're going to be live with Jesse James Dupree behind the scenes. We're going to bring you part of the concert. Big deal.
That's right. We're super excited. We're going to get to go and see from the very beginning how everything is hauled in, how everything is set up, so you can enjoy all the good music and the fun and the drinks and all that. So we're going to get to be part of it. Don't miss out on our lives because we will be live from that concert.
That's right.
And the interviews are going to be awesome.
And don't forget
why we do this.
Because you're the boss.